日本語202第21課文法1 In this lesson, we will cover passive forms, including the concept of passive voice, passive conjugations, and two types of passive sentences. First, let's look at the structure of passive sentences. Passive sentences are used when a situation is observed from the viewpoint of the object of an active sentence. For example, 社長は私を呼びました。The president called me. 社長に呼ばれました。I was called by the president. So the first sentence is the active sentence and the second sentence is the passive sentence. The passive construction is used to indicate that the subject of the sentence is being acted on by someone, the agent. The object of the active sentence becomes the subject of the passive sentence, and the verb is changed into the passive form, which will be explained in the following slides. Passive form verb conjugation. Ru verbs. Drop the final ru and add られる。調べる、調べ、調べられる、調べられる。いじめる、いじめ、いじめられる、いじめられる。褒める、褒め、褒められる、褒められる。U verbs, drop the final u and add あれる。待つ、待、待あれる、待たれる。読む、読む、読まあれる、読まれる。踏む、踏む、踏まあれる、踏まれる。買う、買われる、買われる。When the ending is u, われる、not あれる is used. 焼く、焼く、焼かれる、焼かれる。泳ぐ、泳ぐ、泳がれる、泳がれる。Irregular verbs, 来る is changed into 来られる。する is changed into される。Types of passive sentences in Japanese. Direct passive sentences in Japanese are equivalent to those in English, which means the object of the transitive verb becomes the subject of the sentence. The outcome of the occurrence is the same, but the speaker is describing the situation from a different point of view. For example, 昨日、たけしさんにデートに誘われました。Yesterday, I was asked out by たけしさん。山下先生は学生に尊敬されています。Professor Yamashita is respected by students. 今朝早く起きたので母に褒められました。I woke up early this morning, so I was praised by my mom. The agent is usually marked with に only. Indirect passive sentences usually contain a sense of adversity. This form indicates that the subject of the sentence feels emotions about or empathy towards the event being described. For example, 今朝、電車で足を踏まれました。This morning, I had my foot stepped on in the train. A detailed explanation follows in the later slides. Direct passive, more in detail. The person or thing that received an action or effect is the subject of the sentence. This structure is mainly used for describing a fact or news report. The object is marked as N に。Active sentence. アメリカの大学生は日本の漫画をよく読んでいます。College students in the US often read Japanese comics. Direct passive sentence. 日本の漫画はアメリカの大学生によく読まれています。Japanese comics are often read by college students in the US. Direct passive sentences are used often in public speech and writing. The speaker makes a statement from the viewpoint of the receiver of the action. Also, the focus of a passive sentence is not the agent who does the action. Therefore, the agent tends to be omitted in this type of passive sentence. For example, 2020年東京でオリンピックが開かれます。The Olympics will be held in Tokyo in 2020. この工場でお弁当が作られます。Lunch boxes are made at this factory. Indirect passive sentences are expressed from the perspective of a person who was affected by the action. Active sentences can use intransitive verbs. The agent is usually marked with ni only. For example, 山田さんの奥さんは5年前に死にました。Mr. Yamada's wife passed away 5 years ago. So this is the active sentence. So now the passive sentence. 山田さんは5年前に奥さんに死なれました。Mr. Yamada had his wife pass away 5 years ago. The subject of a passive sentence is the person or owner of an item that was affected by an action or effect. When an action causes the owner of the item to be troubled or to feel awkward, the item belonging to the owner is marked with O, and it should not be the subject of the passive sentence. For example, active sentence. 弟は冷蔵庫の中のピザを食べました。My brother ate the pizza in the refrigerator. The structure adversative passive is used to indicate that the speaker or someone with whom he or she identifies has experienced an adverse or unpleasant effect of an event as a result of someone else's actions. Therefore, the second sentence, 弟に冷蔵庫の中のピザを食べられました。I was annoyed by my brother's eating of the pizza in the refrigerator is used more often than the last sentence. 冷蔵庫の中のピザは弟に食べられました。The pizza in the refrigerator was eaten by my brother. A typical sentence might be translated for the second sentence as I was adversely affected by X's doing Y, or X did Y, and I was inconvenienced by it. So this is the indirect passive sentence example and end of this slide. In slides 12 to 14 are references. Please go over some extra information when you have time. Thank you.